The ads are finishing in like 8 seconds or something. Something like that. Hello, D. Hello, handstands. Hello, anyone else who managed to survive the ads. It is a product of our capitalist society, as you all know, so we have to be subjected to advertisements from who knows what. I don't know. So it does say I'm supposed to stream on Thursday. That's tentative. I'm going away on the weekend, and I need to pick up some supplies, and I'd rather not be rushing out first thing on Friday morning to pick up a bunch of stuff before I gotta jet off. I'm not flying or anything. I'm taking my car, but I do need to pick up a few things, and I'd just rather not stress out about a trip. Um, so yeah, if I do end up streaming on Thursday, it'll be very much a shorter stream than usual, but I could probably start later because like I don't really need to be up at any specific time on Friday. I only have to catch a ferry, and that's not until the afternoon. So yeah, this is Final Fantasy 16. We're still playing this. I'm pretty confident that we're about 2/3 of the way through the game. I really like this game, and what's really fucking annoying is it's still only on PlayStation 5. It will eventually be on PC. I know it will be. It probably will be next year, like I don't know, June. Because that's when this game came out, so probably June 2024 you'll be able to play this on your PC. But of course, you know, I am like, of my best friends, I am the only one who has a PlayStation 5. So I have no means of talking about this game with them. So whenever it's like something comes up, I'm like, fuck, this sucks. I can't talk about this. Also, another weird note. I was going through my Stream Deck, and I noticed I still have my Ace Attorney buttons programmed into here. I'm pretty certain I retired all of the scenes for Ace Attorney. Like, I'm just going through the list of scenes, and they're all like gone, which is hilarious. So at some point, I need to clear them out. So I should tell you how like disorganized my stream setup is at the moment. I am going to take a few days away, or like maybe about a week away from streaming towards the middle of this month, or at least after I finish this game. Um, primarily because I really do need to reorganize the space that I work in. It's getting a little bit cramped in here, and it's only because of this table that sits behind the green screen. So expect me to like take a week off after I finish playing 16. I do know that I did have an informal poll on the Discord. And for those of you who aren't in Discord, which you never know who the hell's in Discord, you know, there's the details. I did actually ask what should the next game be, and you fucking clowns decided to tie it so far. It's a tie between Snatcher, Professor Layton, and Final Fantasy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play Professor Layton next, regardless. And you can all just decide between Final Fantasy 1 and Snatcher. And so we'll see. But yeah, because of the tie, that's what's been decided. It's like nice little mix up and like change up in content and that sort of thing. So yeah. But that's about it. I really want to play this, so let's what? What the fuck is this? Yeah, pole being mysteriously tied. What is this thing? It just announced something here. Onion sword. Sure, I'll claim my free onion sword. I don't know what I get this for, but Is this because I bought the game on release day? Because that's the only theory I have for this. So it doesn't do anything for me? No, it's a huge downgrade. Taking up this radiant blade of gold and turquoise in one hand invokes strange yet familiar images of 4 homespun youths on a journey to quench the oncoming darkness. Is this like a Final Fantasy 15 reference? I feel like this is referencing Final Fantasy 15. Anyway. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Alright.
So this is Stardust. It just looks like black sand to me.
Gotta gather all the Stardust. A wild question here, because... No. Alright, let's see if we can find more Stardust. There we go, there's some over here. Alright. So I have 3 out of 5. Well, this is easy. Surely nothing is gonna happen. Nothing bad is about to happen to me, is it? Or is there?
That should be enough for now.
Alright, deliver the
Let's see how Gav's
Stardust.
getting on.
Uh-huh. Alright, Gav, what's up, buddy?
You finished? How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
Oh,
What? You can swear, buddy.
that might even be enough for old Blackthorn.
Cannot believe Gav would not swear.
Before we go, do you mind if we have a chat?
Oh, what's Gav up to? Alright, we're in for a cutscene, I guess.
Feels like ages since we had the chance to talk. You know, man to man like.
It does, doesn't it?
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time. Working out what to do in that.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain. Hardly ever see you around the hideaway nowadays. Always on some errand or other. You can take a day off, you know.
Well, says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
Only 'cause you keep sending me there.
I know I can count on you, Gav.
Likewise.
I like Gav.
So
Gav
you
is a
keep
good
sending me
character.
wherever you need to, and I'll keep going. Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to. Thanks to you.
Aww. I like Gav. I genuinely like him as a character.
Right. That's enough soppy shite for one day. We'd
I like
better
how
get
he
this
speaks
lot
with
back to
like.
Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at someone.
I like how he uses a lot
on
of, you
ahead.
know, slang
I'm
from
trying
the
to get
British
some rest once
Isles.
you're there.
Oh, I plan to.
Your
Believe you
imported
me.
dual sense, nice.
After Blackthorn gets what he needs, of course.
They're not cheap controllers. Like, I was looking at getting one, and I was like, oof.
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
Alright. Where are we going? I wonder if I can just... Can I jump over here? Oh, right. If I want to go... I have to go to the other gate, I think.
The finest fabric!
Take a sniff, good sir.
Aw.
Oh, where's all the men?
Lights and pods!
No, I'm telling you, it's gone.
Oh, I don't really want to talk to you. Right, I can go here. Right. Okay, so I want to go here. I feel like something was foreshadowed in that conversation with Gav.
Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs. Blackthorn, got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
We should go out on maneuvers together more often. You know, it beats sneaking around on your Todd all the time.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It will take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Everyone loves mid. Nice. Got a goblin coin. Can be traded for Gil. Huh.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Are you kidding me? They're making Torgal plushies? I don't need more plushies, but that's a very tempting thing to be enticed by.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Alright, well that's useless. Never have too many plushies. At least for me, I can disagree. I would know. I have plenty of plushies in my home. I don't really need more than what I already have. I just have nowhere to put it.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
You're the one. Oh my god, lady. Well, how much is a goblin coin worth? Only 1,600. I don't feel like it's worth it.
Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
I want to talk to you and see. No, we already dealt with you earlier, so.
You cracked the crystal too? You're joking.
It's no joke.
I can build a new home with plushies, perhaps, but still. Today I learned I can go. Wait, what? Nice. I didn't know that was there. All right, let's go and talk to mid because I'm assuming that's... Yeah, that's what I need to do. It's on the right. Geez, Carrie, if you read what was on the screen, you would know what to do next.
Think Mid might need some help.
If I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn
I love
started
mid.
work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size.
I like her
pieces for what
top.
we
Her
need.
top is really nice.
What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name? Right.
What's her name? Well,
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here
This
you
is
see
so
the
Victorian.
Mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now,
there are some
were we
engine
to rely on
inefficiencies.
thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor
I guess
would
mithril
overheat
can
and
burn.
eventually
I don't
explode.
think I'm going to
This is where the
debate
helm comes
whether or
in.
not
It
mithril
connects
can
to the
burn.
plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why? If sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find
This
it?
is safe. I love this
yes,
hacked together
it's
ship
in
that we're
Robert's
building.
Pass near Lostwing. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's
5-minute crafts
considerably more dangerous than
engineering.
that.
That is a sentence. That is
Then I suppose I'd better
surely
deal with
a
this unwanted visitor
sentence.
for you. Would that help?
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right away.
Jesus
outside the
Christ.
ruins.
5-minute crafts engineering is a statement my life could have done without. Alright, well, it's time to go and get some parts. Wait, I'm going the wrong way, aren't I?
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
Mid hasn't been.
I don't think that makes it any better.
I went up to give some greens to the chocobo.
I have to admit, this is really cool looking. You can... There was the nuclear Boy Scout after all. He just harvested broken smoke detectors and then made himself a breeder reactor inside of his shed. It was the first residential property to become a Superfund site in the United States.
Good day to you.
Oh yeah, this place.
But what about the curse?
How am I supposed to get up there? Okay, I think I'm supposed to go this way. Yeah, okay, I know where I'm going. You can build a breeder reactor of Americium. That is actually what happened. The nuclear Boy Scout literally made a reactor using Americium. Alright, so we're going all the way over here. Like, I wouldn't recommend trying to make a breeder reactor of anything in general, but yes, if you have enough smoke detectors that use a nuclear or a radioactive isotope of some sort to detect smoke. Christ, I fucking hate spiders. Fucking hate spiders. Sorry. I really just wanted to deal with that so quick. Genuinely do not like spiders. Like, they can exist. I just don't want to see them. Alright, what am I dealing with here?
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back.
Alright, let's see how this goes.
Anybody home?
Oh.
This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. That was simple enough. Cool. All right, we got rid of it.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Hooray, we did it. Nice. All right, what do I do now? All right, Torgal. I think it's this way I want to go. Yeah. This game is so pretty. All right, let's go talk to Mid. She'll be delighted to hear that we got the piece. I'm not gonna lie, these sort of parts in an RPG sometimes wear me out. Like, I don't mind this per se, but
I think Mid might need some help tidying up.
I think that it does present sort of a little challenge in terms of getting around.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm.
I don't know. I don't really like the world travel in this game. If there's anything I'm going to say
Well done.
negatively.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are
I love
bulky enough
Mid's
as it
accent.
is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Harpocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Right away.
Do you think it's Welsh? Or is the voice actress a Welsh woman?
Editors stop. Started reading books that don't
Oh,
have any
is that the
pictures
case
in.
then? Okay, that tracks.
Mid hasn't been I went up to give some greens to the chocolate.
All right, let's go talk. Let's go talk to Tomes.
Harpocrates. Do you have a moment?
I would just call him Harpy.
Always.
Well, actually, it's for Mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Hand over the item.
Shielding for a mithril engine? Whatever will that girl think of next? And what are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
What a terrible engineer.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
We're gonna manifest
This little
something.
lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelisk complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragon fire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and
What is
Obelisk
strange?
might
Well,
be
these
able
are
to
such
assist.
strange
I
names.
shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
We need to invent weatherproofing. I agree.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will
Oh,
do with whom
geez, we have
in
to
your
pick.
capable hands, Clive.
Well, I guess I'm picking Jill.
Shielding that guards against even the most ferocious flames. We could have done with some of that on Drustinus.
I doubt I would have survived that place with or without it. A trip to Northreach, though, I think either of us could handle.
Shielding that guards against even the most ferocious flame.
So, Clive, who will accompany...
Very well. So then, what do we need to find?
I have taken the liberty of preparing
I would take Jill. I think Jill's probably a little bit better for the story, but that's a theory.
Pepio nuts? Are you sure this list is right? Everything on here seems very edible. I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited, effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Is that so? I've been
Jill
meaning
is
to
so
visit
pretty.
Northreach anyway. I'll set out now. Join me there when you're ready.
I will. Until then.
You two enjoy yourselves.
You too, Talia.
Taria is jealous. You can't do like the whole run across or like fly across the screen.
Clive. So, what'll it be? That it? Fine.
He seems a little bit upset, but you know, like bygones be bygones.
Welcome home, Sid. Didn't know you had that many teeth.
I love being asked about my teeth. Alright, we're going far, far away. I wonder how far away we've actually come from. Ooh, look at all that. Alright, back to Northreach.
No. Where's Jill?
There's talk that the glass
All anyone ever
Fresh cuts! Come and get up! You'll not find a bruised pin in the bushel.
How goes the hunt for ingredients?
I've only just started. I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients each.
All right. What am I looking for?
I love how we're doing grocery shopping.
Pepio nuts and some garlic.
That's my idea of
I'll
a
find
fantasy
everything
game
we
is
need.
grocery
We can meet by
shopping.
the gate when we're finished.
You haven't much, but you're free to look. Ah, yes. Keep fighting the good fight.
How the hell is
Ooh, I should activate this, should I? No, I already did. Never mind.
Oi, don't touch anything. And
That's everything. Let's see how Jill's getting on.
Jill's gonna be attacked or something stupid like that, I'm sure.
Did you find everything?
I did. Here.
There you go. I handed it over to her.
Garlic and Pepio nuts. Perfect. Now all that remains is for Harpocrates to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine cool. But before we head back, would you walk with me a while?
Uh-oh. Oh boy. Do we get a love scene here? Hey, it's Torgal. Wait, has she prepared a meal?
Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells?
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one
Look, if
with me.
anyone makes me a good meal, I'm theirs. That's fair.
Thank you.
And I saw some bread. Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make.
She got a lot
What do
of
you think?
fucking bread.
I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham and it was just... oh,
You all right?
sorry. It's just... you're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you. Clive. Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
No, you should enjoy this. I like this scene. This is well written.
This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done. When we can live on our own terms.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive.
Hey, this is an opportunity for you two to kiss. Well, guess not.
Well, I suppose we better be getting back.
I love how Clive is with Jill. It's just so awkward.
Take care.
I will. You too.
Clive is an idiot. Either that or they implied something. I do plan to get a bread maker for my house. Like, probably come next month when the weather is a lot more shit. Fade to black often suggests eyebrow waggle. Yeah, and that's what I was kind of thinking. And like, maybe something did actually happen.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Hippocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Tarja how we might best go about preparing the Moondew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
She's a former bartender.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course. Oh, and Clive, thank you. It was nice just being with you.
Damn. Story affected.
It appears our work here is almost at an end.
Story affected, everybody.
I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the Moondew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed
Oh, geez,
by a
Jeb.
rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course.
I'm just glad you're back.
Someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates.
Da-da-da-da.
Well, I'd better go and give Mid the good news then.
All right, let's talk to Mid. I always take the long way around, and that is really goofy of me. Like, to be fair, this is a very awkwardly laid out space. And for whatever reason, the top of this makes me think that I'm going into a Sephora.
Mid hasn't been
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
Yeah, no kidding. I wouldn't want. I've been cooped up in a hospital before, and it sucks.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
I like her. She's a good character.
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference.
Oh, I like him.
Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way!
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
Biggest hammer, precision. Love it. Yeah, Mid has a nice braid. I like her aesthetic. What do we got? What do we got, friends? Oh. So, how comfortable do you all feel about flying on this thing?
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone.
We helped Mid make a nuclear bomb. Because I don't know how a human is supposed to ride in that.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Thank fucking God, I don't want to collect any more sand and
Right, I'm
other
off to get Flint
things.
for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
Okay. I'm going to take a quick little break. You all should do the same. I'm going to play ads. I don't want you to watch the ads, though. So go pet your cat or something. I'll be right back.